All right, guys, let's see what shakes loose. Hi, everybody. It is Black Spring with Autumn on your Monday. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you so much for tuning in, or thank you so much for considering tuning in on this particular stream. We are going to get into just a few things, and hope you guys you've survived the Monday. And we're going to get right into a couple of things very shortly here. So, I just, for one, a couple of things I apologize for that. I will get right to that just shortly, so don't worry. Um, I want to make some final commentary, and I've talked about this before, and I said, da, 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 da. This about Mr. Sanders and this and that. But, I kind of drew it down to, like, metaphorically. I kind of think of the situation to a great extent almost as, it's almost like a relationship now. But it's actually, to me, I think it was probably more one-sided than people are willing to admit. And I'm just thinking, like, if you're dating someone and, you know, things are going along, things look, it sounds like a good idea. And you're thinking, okay, in time, things will develop, more things will come into play. But then after a certain amount of time, you kind of get weary, and things don't really develop. Or you feel like you're doing all of the work, all of the planning, all of the sacrificing, and you're getting very little in return. And the person is kind of telling you, they kind of start to tell you when things are not quite, smoothing out. Okay, this is what I need. I'm going to give things to, I'm giving, but this is what I need from you. But to me, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. There's not a perfect time for anybody to do anything. Like, some people says, oh, I'm going to wait until the right time to do this, or I'm going to wait to see, I'm going to wait for this, I'm going to wait for that. And it never really pans out. But in this case, I don't really see that anything. I think that the pro-Black people, they're kind of selfish with what they want. It doesn't matter if it's not realistic. It doesn't matter if it's not what you want or what you need at the time. It's all about them. I noticed that they're hanging around like a bunch of flying monkeys right about now on social media, hanging on to his every word, even though they're not hanging on to his every word as they were when he was, the projected coach. When he was going to continue to be the coach. Now they're following his page just to troll. Like, they're following his page just to, oh, well, he said this about this and not this town. I'm like, okay, he said virtually no crime. Okay, you see how, even the devil leaves things out, right? And if you look up the word virtually, it's in the form of a noun. It's in the form of an adverb. Yikes! It's in the form of an adverb, and it means almost, nearly. It doesn't. It's not. It's not absolute. He didn't say there was no crime. He said virtually no crime. He said he loved everything about the university. There was virtually no crime. He has the right to say what he wants to say. But these people, I'm telling you, I don't even think it's safe for him. When people are angry, they'll do anything to perpetuate the lie or to sustain themselves on the lies. I'm just saying, virtually, it doesn't mean absolutely none or, zilt. It says it's almost, it's close. But I'm just saying, you're like, what? But is he lying? Is he lying? I would say no. I say he's not lying. Okay. So I wish him the best. I say this story is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. If whether you're tuning into it or not, whether you give two nickels about HBCU sports or the fate of Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes of Colorado, whatever it is, I'm saying, I figure Deion Sanders himself is a magnetic personality. He is going to attract people wherever he goes. So, okay, he loses a few followers here and there. It's not going to make that big of a difference. And they have to know, I don't know if they're going to know that or not. It just gets to be a little bit some moot points in there. But yeah, he's going to attract people. He's charismatic. I think certain people were, they were gifted certain things. And I think he's one of these people. I'm not saying by the tongue, I'm saying in his abilities. I think he had natural abilities. And, but I think he's also a student of when those natural abilities when he retired those natural abilities, or when those natural abilities retired him, he became a student of the industry and a student of economics. And to me, I think he knew that would also propel him forward. So I just think, it's kind of sad, because now it's drawn down to what people want to go back to anyway. They want to go to this color. They want to blanket the races and just, well, white people this or white people that. And if they could, they would say the white people are the ones that are committing the crimes in Jackson, Mississippi, but they can't say that. So now they're going to throw all the blame on Deion and say, oh, he shouldn't be, basically, oh, he said he was going to do this and come here and come here. Until when? Until when? It's like this whole Black utopia stuff is really this idealizing utopic stuff. It doesn't work anywhere. Okay. It doesn't work. You can be baited by politicians over it. It's not going to work. Okay. So let me go ahead. I'm going to get away from that. So I just want to get away from that for a second. But there again, I did say that he's going to do the same thing here. He's going to do the same thing at Colorado. He's going to go there. He's going to give them the blueprint. And when the time comes, he's going to move on from that. But I don't think people are going to be hanging on to, it's not going to be like some kind of crazy divorce. I don't think it's going to be some kind of crazy divorce. I don't. But I do think that he should be careful about, I think he needs to make a clean break and let it go completely. I also would advise you take your family. You need to go on and take your whole family, because I'm telling you, you're getting into some uncharted waters, which I think are actually quite dangerous in a situation like this. Because some people, when they don't have anything to lose, if they don't have anything to lose, they usually will lose it, and they don't mind. And unfortunately, you get into some fatal attractions with people where people were more in love with, they're obsessed with something, and if they can't have you, nobody else can have you. We live in wicked times. So please understand. If you want to roll out, you want to keep basking in the utopias, go ahead. But it's not going to happen. Okay. It's not going to help. It's not helping. All right. So let's get going here. I had a couple of things I want to show you guys. We're also going to take a revisit back down the Kirk Franklins of the world. He was confronted. I just want to say shout out to Mr. Pearson, but I already had this in mind, and I actually have an extension. I have an extension of this. It's interesting how things that are kind of on the wicked end or on the deceptive or manipulative end, they're so close to the truth that you really have to be able to see things both ways to realize where you have to have that discerning factor in there, fine tune it. Okay. Ask for it. Okay. Uh, yeah. Pray for it. Pray for it. Okay. Encourage and pray for the encouragement. Pray for the tune that to shore it up. Shore up your discernment. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. Check out the Z28. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. It's funny, this came up earlier today from another content creator, and he was talking about he brought up the issue of transfusions and people that want to be able to access that kind of a thing. MINUS, the AR let's say, I'm just saying, you know what I'm going with this. They want to be able to access that if they want or need to access that resource. They want to be able to do it minus they want to be able to do it minus the ANRM. I don't know. Where do we go, folks? So let's get into it, folks. All right, we're right back here, my friends. I want to thank you guys so much. Samoan Watchman is here, and Marcy T is here. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm going to show you guys a few things. I'm going to show you a few things. It's probably going to be about 4 things. The first 3 are going to be probably a little bit. It's going to be just thought provoking. I hope at least thought provoking. Okay. So the first thing that I want to get into is actually going to be, I'm going to show you the color of care. Okay. Now that's a particular program that I mentioned, to you that's coming on from Pluto. Okay. It's also, you have to pay to get into that, folks. Okay. I just want to let you know that. So I'm going to put you over on that. Let's get you over to some of that imagery. And it's by, you guessed it, none other than the Holio herself. Every now and then she comes out from the underground. I'm going to share this with you. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I got 3 things for you. We're going to talk about a little bit of the color of care and the free bites that are on the free streaming apps. Are they really free? We'll find out what you think. Put it in the chat what you think. Are the free apps really free? Do they free? Are they there for free minds, or what do you think? Give us your best. Okay. The next one we're going to get into the color of care. We're going to go from that to we're going to go to Fitcher. Fitcher. I want to show you something on the AI between AI and technology. I'm going to go there with you, and then I kind of want to look at a bit of the play Jack games. And then I want to look at this confrontation that Mr. Franklin endured after his B to the E to the T performance. And let's see. Yeah, I think you might get a couple of kicks out of that. So let's just start. I just want to start with some imagery first, because I think these people they'll try to ding me. They'll come in and they'll try to ding me for all it's worth. Even if it's not worth much, but they might. They might try it, but that doesn't mean they're going to be successful. Okay. So let's go there for a sec. I hope you guys are doing well out there. All right. So let's just see what's happening. Let's see what shakes loose here. Now, this is what I call the have you seen this? I call this have you seen this? Here she is. Okay, I just want to ask most people, for people that are out there, like, what has this woman done for you lately? I mean, other than give you she's like she's probably the pioneer Black feminist. Okay, what has she done for you? I tell you, she's going to go down in history as a civil rights leader, I believe, in all honesty. Okay, so let's just keep going with this, okay? Hope you guys are doing well out there. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for coming in and burning some minutes with me here on Black Spring. It's always appreciated. So let's look at this. This is what I'm on about right now. I'm going to do my best to bring you in full scale on this. I'm going to show you some imagery here. So just give me a second here. So she's the executive producer here. Okay, so this is what we have here. So it's actually available to you. It's available to you, but let's look at some imagery here. This is where I've made a few notes here. I've made a few notes myself. Okay, so it's a little sneaky with the imagery here. Okay, it's the Smithsonian Channel, okay? Executive producer, Oprah Winfrey, okay? All right, when you look at this, okay? Right away, hello, Anarchy Television. Thank you so much for coming. So right away, what I see here is, I just want to bring you in here. Okay, so it's the color of care. Very, quite a bit of an alliteration here. Not all healthcare is created equal. Okay, but I also want to draw your attention to also a little bit of a synopsis that they give you. She says she wants to bring your attention to an even greater demic. I guess it's an even greater demic in your own backyard, right? Okay, so it says that the CV-19 cast a grim light on an even larger pandemic that has long plagued America's healthcare system. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna not go into that right now. But what I'm just saying, the imagery here is what I want you to see, my friends. Okay, so if you'll just have a look here. Can everybody see this? Please let me know what you got. Okay. All right, so here, I didn't watch this, okay? I saw the trailer or whatnot. I saw the trailer, okay? So what I'm saying is, to me, this is another situation here. To me, this is an inverted cross, okay? To me, this is kind of blasphemous in a way, because to me, when I see somebody carrying a cross, I think it takes me back to a different time and a different it's a much different context. This is not even a vintage, because to me, this is a blacked out person, a blacked out figure carrying a cross with looks like faded stars and stripes. Okay, so who in history, spiritual or American, has carried a cross, an inverted cross at that, with stars and stripes? I'm just saying. I might be overextending, and you give me a Tylenol and call me in the morning if you think I'm overextending a little bit. But to me, it's almost like a double dig. Okay, some people what the American Red Cross. You see the dualism here: the Red Cross, the Christian cross. You see how close? You see how those two things, the pivot in that. I'm just saying, I'm gonna put the pendulum out here just for kicks. Appreciate you guys for entertaining me, entertaining my own assertions here. And then you got a blacked out person here. All right, so whose cross are they carrying? Whose? I'm saying, why'd they choose the cross for this? I'm just saying. So I'm going to put this out here for you. Like I said, I might be, if I'm stretching, if I'm overextending, I'll pay for it. I will pay for it. But you won't witness it. You would have to hear about it. Okay. All right. So the pendulum's coming out just for a different perspective here. Just for a perspective, expand this perspective. Okay. This is we always call this the people's pendulum around here. Don't forget about our series, our Tracker Keeper series, featuring persuasion propaganda. I'll bring it to you in card sort fashion. Okay, so there's your pendulum out there. Okay, so I'm just thinking this is like if you are hustling and baiting and carrying on, this thing is loaded. This thing could go anywhere. This thing could go either way, right? Now, whoever came up with this, I'm sure they're paying them loads of money. The Smithsonian, I don't know what the budget is for this, but who's bearing the weight of it? Who is it? Just saying. I think it's kind of a dig into the whole Christianity thing. But I've said this before. If you go back into history, that there's always been a struggle between the media or between the ideologues, or there's been a struggle for a long time. Okay, and Oprah Winfrey is one of these people that strikes me as she strikes me as one of these universalist, transcendentalist. She just it's all or nothing, right? To me, she's also with that too. Okay, so I just want to show you that. I'd like to get into some of that, but I know they'll probably try to ding me because it's. I'll tell you, I'm going to show you right away. When you try to go to this thing, when you try to go to the color of care, poor people get shut down right away. If you try to click on it, they say, "Up, you got to pay." Look, my sister, you got to pay. That's what they told me. I can't even be educated about it. I got to pay. Can you scholarship me one time? I got to pay. You got to pay to watch The Color of Care. I don't know. Could I see a show of hands in the chat if anybody else has watched this? Real Mad TV's here. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. And Simone Watchman, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. RCT. Okay. So there's that. Okay. I want to show you. I'm going to stop sharing that for a second here. Let's just see. But I'm just thinking, is she doing these kinds of things because she genuinely cares about people that actually look like her, or she's caring about America's, but how many times does she mention Big Pharma? If you're in the chat and you've seen this, let us know. Can you count 5 times, 2 times, 3 times? Oh, look who's here. Voila. Ta-da-da. It's Marcy T. Marcy T.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's morning somewhere, right?
I'm just kidding. I have a rash all over my skin that's itchy. I just don't know where it came from. So I'm hiding from the camera today.
That Marcy I'm telling you, your voice is, even your voice commands it's commanding our attention here.
And then I have a cold, or, I don't know what it is, respiratory, whatever. Everybody else has it too. So how are you, dear?
Marcy, I'm here. Like I said, this is a little bit of therapy, streamy therapy.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just dropping in to share a few pieces, and I'm really impressed with the street preacher going after Kirk Franklin after his little he says the L and the L will bow down to the Somebody was actually listening.
What? I didn't see that one. I don't think.
Well, okay. Okay, let's go to that one next, shall we?
Yes, shall we?
Let's
Hey, Anarchy said, have you guys heard of MAID, medical assistant, and dying?
No. Negative. But
I heard about in Canada, a veteran, a female, needed a wheelchair lift to get upstairs, and she called and asked for help on that, and the Veterans Association in Canada told her, well, we have assisted suicide if your life's getting too hard.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not laughing at that, but I mean, come on.
But what I'm saying, we gotta stay out of these places, is all I can say.
Don't be going asking for no help.
Don't do it.
I should.
Don't do
Oh
it.
my goodness! I mean, it's like, are you kidding me?
Okay, so what I want to hang on one
Oh,
second.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just I was trying to make sure I had this thing queued up here. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wasn't saying it wasn't changing over or anything. But um let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. You guys will love this situation here. Okay. I'm gonna go to the street preacher. Okay, can we do that? Excuse me.
Sure, we
Let's
can.
go. Okay, so you guys remember this little commercial, from not commercial, but whatever performance that I guess I don't know whatever he was doing. But let's go to that. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna give you guys a reminder on that, and then I'm gonna take you to the righteous indignation, if you will. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so let's get over here. Call me what you want to call me. Okay, so this is, hold on. You're in the phone booth. He's in the phone booth. Okay.
Underdog.
Hold on. Okay, here he goes. We're going to share it. Okay, so here we go. And then we're going to go to and then I'm going to show you the confrontation that came. I don't know how long ago that guy waited to do his little confrontation, but let's do it, shall we? Are you guys able to see this? Yes. Okay, so let's play.
Yet.
This is okay. All right, let's just go for it right now. Okay, we'll put it on. The tune's on. Perfect. Here we go.
Yo, Kirk Franklin, give me 16. Yeah, like Biggie J and Nas, the greatest scapegoat, the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. The lion and the lamb.
Oh my gosh, not that funny.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So I didn't alter that. I didn't alter that, by the way.
I remember that.
Oh, okay, but wait a minute. Let's see. Let's go to the next. Let me show you what happens next. I can't make this stuff up, Marcy T.
Please.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, Marcy, I know you keep coming back to this channel. You guys keep coming back here. I'm so glad you came back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. All right, you just keep coming back for my craziness. All right, so a man stops. According to this is the title here. The man stops Kirk Franklin and tells him he's going to
HE double taco sticks.
Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
To all the Kirk Franklin lovers, I'm sorry I had to do this.
How do you know I'm not listening to preachers? How do you know that
Their preachers are drunk with wine of Babylon. Haven't you read the book of Revelation? They're drunk with the wine.
So you're saying that every preacher I talk to is drunk with wine?
The preachers that you talk to were not drunk with wine. You know what they would tell you?
What would they tell you?
When you go to the BET Awards, rebuke, reprove, and correct. All scripture is useful.
Let's take a look at what he did.
My job is to not only serve you, but my job is to also serve the next generation.
And I'm supposed to do that at an award show.
Oh, yes. The Bible says if you don't warn them, their blood is on your hands.
And
in
so
3 minutes.
If
I had 3 minutes in front of the world, I would tell them that wrath is coming. They better repent. That's what I would tell them.
Okay.
You see the text.
So,
because what you did is just say to them, keep on singing the lullaby, everybody. See you later. Go to hell. That's what it was.
I have up here the next generation. So many black churches died in ignorance because the pastor would not step down and pass the baton. So tonight, because I've been blessed, I want to be a blessing to the next generation. Maverick City deserves this baton.
Maybe that's what it was. The same show. Maybe you didn't watch the same show.
No, I watched it. I want to love nobody but you with your nice little Michael Jackson moves.
You want to know what heaven looks like looking like me? You want to know what heaven looks like?
Got him! Got him!
Sir, you need to repent. Those moves will send people to hell, sir.
My dance moves will send people
not your dance moves, but because you're not doing the right thing with your lips. You honor God with your lips, but your heart is far from him, sir. If you love Jesus, you would hate what is evil. The Bible says love must be sincere, hating what is evil and clinging to what is good.
Well, I tell you what, when the concert is over, why don't you and I sit down and open up the Word of God and break bread?
Sure. I
In-
can't.
in
I
the-
won't break bread
in the
until
spirit of- no,
you
no.
repent, sir.
Well, no. I'm saying let's
But
open
I
up the
but I
Word
can
of
talk
God.
to you. I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, let's open up the Word of God together, and let's break the Word like the Word says, iron sharpens iron, and let's
Okay.
open up the text.
Okay.
Fair?
Well, I can agree with that. But I'm not going to shake your hand, sir.
Oh, no, you're
Second John, people. The Bible says whoever doesn't preach the same gospel, do not even wish them Godspeed. Otherwise, I'm a partaker in your evil deeds, sir. What you did at the BET Awards was nothing but a sham before God.
The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat.
I'll sit down and talk with you, but I can't agree with you, sir. Because when I agree with you, I'm saying you are in Christ, and I don't believe that's
Shaking
the
my hand
truth.
is agreeing. Shaking my hand.
Yeah, the Bible says, don't even
It's
wish
a
them
sin.
Godspeed.
Okay.
I'm just obeying
Okay.
scripture, sir. I'm
Well,
not trying
you
to
know
be
what?
disrespectful.
No.
You
Well,
understand?
coming to the concert yelling that I'm going to hell.
Well, guess what? You, man.
But I'm
I've
doing
been to
it right
many
now.
places with many high ups. They don't
Have
come
you
out.
ever met me? Have you ever met me?
I met you now.
Did you read
Okay.
Let's sit down. Let's open
I'm
up
the
Word.
text, Autumn?
I was trying to get it in, Marcy T. I needed a chance to screenshot it myself. We're going so fast.
It is. I'm trying to read it, but I
I need some
can't
speed.
read
I
that
need some
part.
speed. I need some speed reading glasses. But okay, but wait, it didn't stop there. It did not stop there. I was impressed with the diligence, with the persistence here. So let's go. Let's keep going. Marcy, anything for us so far? What do you think about this guy?
Well, I would have said to him, and why did you wear red like the whore of Babylon? Why were you the lady in red, Mr. Franklin?
Yeah, that part. Yeah, I was wondering, like, that color is really.
That and purple and azure blue.
Yeah, that's it. That one and everything. They're putting everything in that color. Everything in that color. Can I say? Am I exaggerating? They might say yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you. He did a sit down with this guy. He did a little mini sit down with this guy. And
Did you not to change the subject, but did you see that hat Mr. Frump is wearing now?
I heard with the digits on it.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I'm like adding it up and I'm like, that says 9/11.
Right, Marcy.
Now everybody's gonna be wearing that red cap with 9/11 on their head.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so hang
Making
tight,
my
hang tight. I got it for you.
Oh,
He said, Gary Gage, how are you? He says, poo. Oh my God. Okay, so here, I'm gonna give you a little smidge of this, but this is slightly sad but entertaining at the same time. So let's see, here we let's get a little bit into this. Okay, a little copyright business.
Hey everyone,
Fair
my
use,
name is Ty. A lot of you may recognize me from a video that surfaced earlier this week where I was the street preacher who was rebuking Kirk Franklin. We had an exchange of words on the curb here in Jacksonville, Florida. Since then, we've received a ton of questions, comments. A lot of you guys agree with us. Some of you guys agree with us. However, you disagree with the way that we went about it. And some of you guys disagree completely, which is all to be expected. I wanted to make this video to share with you why I rebuked Kirk Franklin as harshly as I did and why I believe it was not wrong. I also wanted to answer a lot of the questions and objections that came up in the comments on both Kirk's Instagram post as well as on our channel. So the most obvious question that kept coming up was, did you actually end up meeting with Kirk Franklin? The answer to that question is yes. The footage you're seeing right now is the footage of Kirk and myself and our team sitting down and having a conversation about this. He also included his spiritual father, Tony Evans, on the
Now
phone.
that body
And
language,
we began to talk. So I don't want to share a lot of this clip with you because I don't have Kirk's permission, but here is a clip of me saying what I felt led to say to Kirk and Tony that night.
What is actually in this book? What is actually in this Bible? And the Bible says in the book of Jude that these pastors, and Tony, I don't know your complete ministry. I'm not sitting here condemning you. I don't study up your ministry, and I'm not sitting there looking to destroy people. That's not my heart. What my heart breaks for is the fact that the Bible says that the wrath of God is on the whole multitude. The Bible says that when Jesus comes back, the blood of the sinners is up to the horse's bridle. But in the churches, we're telling people that it's okay. Every person that I meet nowadays tells me that God loves me and we're all sinners. That's the worst doctrine in America right now, because the real doctrine of Jesus Christ is that 1 John 3:9 says, he who is born of God does not sin, for God's seed remains in him and he cannot sin. The problem that we have right now is that we've got a whole bunch of people thinking that they love God, thinking they know God, and Paul said the Antichrist doesn't set up his kingdom until there's a great falling away of the church. And I think that this thing is blinding a lot of eyes of the believers, and we came out to warn believers, because the reality is, like Jesus said, my sheep know my voice, and the reality is in these last days there are a lot of people. Jesus said, the first thing he did in Matthew 24 is he said, be careful that no one deceives you. Before he even started talking about wars and rumors of wars and anything, he said, be careful that no one deceives you. My point is that, either the Bible's true or it's not, man. And the reality is, like,
Okay, so I just, this thing, it's there's a lot going on there. I mean, he kind of goes in and out a little bit, and then, but his responses, are, they brought somebody else. You see, you got a mediator in there. If you bring out the phones, right? Marcy T, are you still there?
Yeah, for Mr. Franklin.
Yeah, I don't know. How much mediation do you need? Right? Or have you got to have your handler on the line, right?
Wow.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to show you guys that and a lot of people have reacted to this, but to me, this is the a little bit more than I expected. Than I thought. Oh, somebody else was watching this. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. That's a little follow-up. Every now and then you get follow-ups here on BS.
Well, at least he met with the guy and listened to him.
At least. Yeah. At least. So
but he looked kind of angry, if you ask me.
Yeah, body language, you got poop, 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 poop. It's just, yeah. But, if you guys want more of that, I'm happy to put this in the chat so you can see more of this. But, but I'll just keep going. I just want to show you guys some of the tech, some of the AI stuff that's kind of going on. So, I talked about Fitcher. Fitcher to me reminds me, it's just a fitness program. Okay, so I think the mirror either mirror is talking to you, or is it Captain Howdy talking to you? Marcy, I need your backup on this. Yeah. I need you to back me up, but I want to show you what this reminds me of. Okay, that's why I'm here. I want to show you how Fitcher works. And I saw this particular. I'm telling you, there's a plethora of these kinds of futuristic commercials over on Pluto. Pluto is free. Okay, it's free, Marcy. It's gonna reach the oldest and the youngest, and it's gonna reach people that don't want to pay for regular TV. Okay, so let's just read this here. This is Fitcher, powered by industry first motion engine technology. Okay, so as you can see, the guy that looks like a mirror, right? I don't know if I can zoom in on this little image here. Let's see. Let me zoom it in. You see what he's. And it's giving him information too. It's pretty much mimicking him. What do you think that is, Marcy? Do you think he's hooked up to some type of? Is there a biometric something that he has to be hooked up in order for this thing to mimic him in such way?
Why does it look like a cell phone? Like you're in the cell phone?
Marcy, I don't know. But what I will tell you is that I wanted to show more of the interface of this being used, because you want to know what interface. This reminds me of something else. I did the original commercial that I saw had the person doing more than this. You know, the person was operating the thing like full throttle. Okay, let me zoom out just a second and see what else can we get. What else can we get with this? It's just so they have classes. You get your own little mirror. I don't know, how much do you think something like this costs, Marcy? You said, why does it look like a cell phone?
I mean, oh wow, they're just sick. No, I don't like the looks of that whatsoever at all. Wow,
Yeah,
look
I won't be buying. I won't be
look at
buying.
that. That looks like a freaking cell phone.
Well, is that is it a hologram? Is it a hologram? Is it a hologram, Marcy?
Yeah.
Okay, let me play some buttons. Let me hit some buttons for you. This is the girl that I saw from the little channel, right? Okay, so let's hit some buttons. Play.
Hey, Fitcher fam, welcome to your 20-minute
high-intensity interval training workout.
If you're intimidated by the word HIIT, let it go, because I promise you there's nothing to be afraid of.
That's hard, right? 3, 2, 1. Am I sweating? Yes.
Okay, that's not quite this. Are you inspired, Marcy? Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that not why you're here?
Real Mad TV.
What's up, Team Fitcher?
Audience, that's who I'm laughing about.
Well, look at Real Mad TV. He says they're going to see all your favorite positions. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Wait.
How
okay.
narcissistic?
Welcome back.
Do they think we are? Oh, I just want to watch myself exercise. Come on.
To your 15-minute full body strength, and I'm excited.
I don't want to see the classes. I wanted to show how a single person work. Okay, so knee up. Here it is. You see this lady?
He said it's two-way mirror.
So who's on the other side? Captain Howdy?
Kill hates.
Oh, wait. Learn to box, dance, lift, weights. Listen, look, I want you to see it now. Look.
Then you get a knock on the door and they kidnap you from the two-way television. Oh, I like that one.
Wait. You see, so you got eyes on one side. It's two-way. Okay, let's see what else. So okay, you got these are your little what? These are instructors. Okay, but let me tell you. There's also an interface. So the interface, that's all we're doing. So I want to bring you back to a particular interface that I saw several years ago. Okay, I'm going to share that with you. So keep your Fitcher in mind, okay? Everybody stay Fitcher ready. We're getting ready.
They're changing the language.
Okay, so give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. Okay, I want to blast through that just a second.
Ew.
All right. So here you go. So to me, this was available. This technology was available years ago. So this is they might try to blast me for this is Mr. Cruz, eh? Now you remember, look at this interface that he's doing with his hands. Okay, well, hold on. I guess I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it to you. Holy mackerel. Okay, let's share the screen here. I want you to be able to see this. This is from Minority Report. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
Look at this. Do you remember?
Oh, no, that's going to be horrible for them people in the future.
See, look at it. Put your glove on. Not from Oculus to your fingers, right?
No.
Look at that. Look at that. Is that precog?
Yeah.
Thought crimes?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can see, all the stuff. But to me, that's all that thing is. This is a horizontal, a freaking mirror on the horizontal, right? That's all it is that he's able to pull to get all this stuff going and see all of that and move this and move. I saw this girl doing all this swiping and stuff with the single workout, and it made me think about this. So I'm just saying, shout out to Luciano. And so I'm just saying, okay, Gary Gage. So look, See, Marcy, do you believe this technology was available to us? This swipe capability has been available since this movie was out or before?
Before.
Okay. So swiping is an
I
old
think-
is an old thing.
Yeah, I think that they're the technology that when they show it, it's 50 years old or older.
Okay, you think it's that? Okay. All right, I got you. Well,
Oh, that's just my opinion. I don't know if it's a fact, but they have all bunch of stuff they don't show us. Where do you think all the money that missing is going?
yeah, I got you.
Oh, I mean, go to the bank. Oh, yeah, bank, I lost $50 billion. It's okay, right? It's just 50 billion. I mean, that's what they're saying to us right now, but it's trillions. Where'd it go? Don't worry about it, Autumn.
Yeah, I'm tracking. I'm picking up.
We're
what you're
just
putting
building
down.
a freaking electronic prison around you, and you guys are paying for it. But
Well, you know what? But the thing is, it's like they're not. They don't want you to say anything about it, Marcy. It's just your imagination, okay?
I know. What's
It's
that song?
just your.
Yeah, I was just gonna sing that too. It's just my imagination running away with me.
Right. Let's see. Real Mad TV says we got TVs in the 50s. It was on the moon in the 60s. That's less than 5 years too. Wait, what was that little dig? That little parody that they did with what did I tell you that they said? Oh, Neil Armstrong. The guy pulls up to the studio and.
Oh
said,
yeah,
you're Neil Armstrong. Oh, weren't you just at you're supposed to be on the moon. And then what does he say?
And Neil says to him, no, man, that's a delay. There's a delay in the filming from the moon to here, and then he knocks the guy out and runs away. Yeah, Mad, I think it's fake news too. I mean, just looking at the vehicle they say they went in, I mean, come on. I saw it. I think I was in first grade when they brought the TV in to show us. So we'd make sure we remembered. And now I look at it and it's like, just like they said, in case of a nuclear bomb, to stop, drop, and roll.
But wait a minute now. I want you to know about this. Have you heard? All the symbolism is what I'm coming to next. I heard that Mercedes has a 6x6 truck.
Hi, Melinda.
A 6x6 truck. A 6x6
by 6
truck. Yeah. A G class. It's supposed to. It's kind of like a. What is it, like a doomsday? Wait a minute now. I didn't realize you got to have like $500,000 to do this thing. So, you got to have it. Okay, let's go. Let's pull this one down for a second. Okay. So now you got your finger licking, finger licking interface, user interface. Now we're going to go on to a 6x6 truck courtesy of Mercedes. Why do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like these people are not hired in any of this stuff anymore. You got the Satan Club for after school club for the kids.
Well, then you got Mr. I love HITLER, and I'm running for president in
Okay, what is this? Look at this.
And here's my presidential running sticker. Well, that don't look like no.
Wait. You need to. Why don't we call Kanye and ask him? Would he like a 6x6 to go with his Balenciaga outfit. Wait, contact the seller. 500 for only 599,000. You can have one too. It's a 6x6.
That's
Three
just, that ain't
sixes.
no, that's no swastika. That's my initials, Y-E. And people think we live in a real world, huh? This really happens. I sit here often and I think if my grandma just came alive again for a day, she would poop her pants.
Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. No, don't go too far, Marcy.
Like they said, Putin fell down the stairs yesterday and pooped his pants. I'm like, this is news now? So I guess it's
Hey.
it's a fart war or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, give me 2 shakes. I got one more thing for you. One more piece of trash for you.
I can't take any more of my stomach. It's too funny.
Okay, so we're gonna get this. As I had this when it came out, but I'm gonna make sure I get it in right now. I know I have it in here.
Right, Luciano.
Luciano.
But I think they said Putin did it just because Biden did it.
Oh, wow. That's inspiring, huh?
Yeah, it's like, oh, now they're having shit wars. Who can fall down the stairs and poop their pants more? They're the winner. The wiener, I mean.
Okay, so hang on.
Okay,
hang tight.
sorry, Adam.
No, you get. Don't you be sorry now. Okay. I'm going to show you one other thing, and I'm going to show you the little commercial that goes with it. Okay, so let's go to some whack jobs. Okay, we got California coming your way. California is leading the way, right? All right, so let's go ahead. This is the last piece for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've got the Satan after school Satan Club. I don't know if this is the sponsor of the club. I'm just trying to let you know that this is what they're doing. Okay. Now, okay, so here we go.
First time here at Holmes Elementary. This has controversy brewing throughout the school district and the community.
I let my kids believe in whatever the hell they want to believe in, as long as they're happy and it's not hurting them or hurting someone else.
Christina Long sorts through her kids' bag.
Got some pencils and we got a sticker.
New school supplies from her kids' new group, the After School Satan Club. Did your kids have fun today?
Oh yeah, they had a blast. They can't wait for the next one.
It's sponsored by the Satan Temple. After school programs popping up around the nation and in many schools that also give space to Christian groups. In Ohio, there's 3. Lebanon, Eaton, and now Wilmington.
We look to Satan as a symbol for standing up to tyrannical authority. To us, Satan is a symbol. It's like Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy.
The new group isn't about conjuring up spells. Instead, Jude Everett, After School Satan, the national director, says it's about critical thinking, creative expression, and inclusion.
We don't talk about Satan, even though we are non-theistic, meaning we don't believe, again, in a supernatural Satan.
Liar!
We don't push it on the kids.
Playing devil's advocate is Jane Johns. She stands alongside others that question the Satan Club's motives.
But I think most people are frightened by hearing that. I mean, that is a little uneasy to take in.
Wilmington City Schools released a lengthy statement that reads in part, the After School Satan Club is not a district or school-sponsored event, and it does not endorse the activities or the intent of the group or any religious groups.
I understand
we
have both. You know, if you allow one, you have to allow the other. But, you know, with Satanism, everything's linked to be evil. It's what we've been taught.
This sticker was one of many things passed.
But wait, I want you to see this sticker. Now, what do you see in his eye? You are getting sleepy.
This sticker.
Okay, he's got that little twirly thing in the eye, and Marcy T, you know what that is.
Yeah, the kitty kid.
The pity pile.
Meow.
Pity pill. The pity pill counter in his eye, counter clock on his. God, it's horrible. Oh my God. So we'll finish this one off because this is gross.
There was one of many things passed out to kids in their goodie bags this afternoon, and this group will meet once a month. Reporting in Wilmington, Danielle Dindak, WLWT News 5.
All right. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you pick it up while I'm putting it down.
You
All
know,
right, so there.
What's wrong with these parents? Well, we have to, if we have one, we have to have the other. Says who? You know who Satan is, and if you don't, you better go educate yourself. You know?
I'm tracking, Marcy. Don't you know? I know. Okay, I'm gonna dump it into I want you to see this little imagery here, because who would I be without sharing everything that is here? Okay, I want you to be able to get the zoom in facts. The zoom in facts, ma'am. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Is that Melinda? Melinda, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, because we're dealing with a twisted Ouija whatever.
They say they don't believe in any of it, but it's like, well, then why are you doing it?
Yeah, but you know, it's a little bit crazy, a little bit twisted, just a little bit, not much, just a little, twisted enough. So I'm gonna zoom it in so you can see this. And the City California school has one of these also. So not to worry, not ever to be outdone by California. Okay, you will not. They will not be outdone. Okay. All right, so I'm going to share this with. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right, so. All right, I'm about to show you right now. I want you to see this imagery here. This will be our last image of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. You said that already, but I mean it. I mean it this time. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, and then we're going to get on our way. Okay, so I'm going to copy that there. And then, okay, so I'm going to share the page with you, and then we're going to do our final comments, and then we're out. Okay, so we're going to share the screen with you. Thank you so much for coming in. Look who's here. It's Joseph Francis Burton.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to play this one. So I want you to see.
Welcome to Clown Town.
Clowny Towny. Okay, here you go. I'm going to share the screen with you. So earlier we were dealing with the Holio, right? We were dealing with the color of care. So instead, I'm going to stop you on, and we had this imagery here. I'll try to break that down for you. And here is your California Elementary School welcomes the after school club. Okay, so you see this eye here. I'm trying to zoom this in for you. You see the little twirly eye thing there? You might find an earring like that somewhere, anywhere. You might. Okay. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Marcy T, for coming in. And Joseph Francis Burton and Melinda. And Luciano says, it's the children those freaks are after. Yes, they are. without a doubt. Okay, so you guys had a chance to do that. Let's see. Joseph Francis Burton is here. Linda says, OMG, when do they get to the blood sacrifices? Keep your pets locked up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, you can't fix stupid, says Gary Gage. I gotcha. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and burning a whopping 1 hour and 1 minute and 7 seconds or 8 seconds. So what I will say is we are going to have a all-out People's Pendulum persuasion propaganda event you won't want to miss. If you're interested in participating, BY or OPP, bring it. Because I will be bringing, it will be loaded. Okay. I will be bringing you some of the traditional ones, imagery, the whole concept. I'll be providing all of that. If you have some videos or anything you'd like to show, just let us know. Let me know. I'm going to have at least one panelist on. If you guys want to jump on the pendulum and answer name that propaganda. Yeah. What is it? The Samoan Watchman says, don't participate in these stupid TikTok. No, I don't do any of that. I won't even get on that. It's on my phone, but I don't have a real account. I don't. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Marcy T's here. Watchman's here. Real Matt E. Melinda. Joseph Francis Burton's here. Okay. Let's go back to the top and see who else is here. Marcy T, thank you so much, my friend, for coming in. I appreciate it. You're always there.
Thank you for having me on. I want to say something to Real Mad TV.
Okay, go for it.
Well, this is about Smolin's comment. He said, don't do those stupid TikTok dances. Yeah, because Real Mad TV, then some crazy Chinese guys be looking through that two-mirror screen or two-way mirror.
It's true. Very true. Very true.
I tell my granddaughter that. I'm like, because her mom let her dance on there. And I'm like, what in the heck? I said, JC, there's old perverts watching you dance like that. Now knock it off. 12 years old. Anyway, all right, love you guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much. You're welcome for sure, Marcy T. Thank you so much, Anarchy Television. I appreciate you guys. It's so good to see you guys. Like I said, I will be coming back with the next stream. We're gonna do our little propaganda persuasion, People's Pendulum. Name that propaganda persuasion technique. Bring it when you come. Answer whenever you like. Thank you so much, Marcy T. And everyone else. Thank you so much, Gary Gage, Real Mad TV. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Joseph Francis Burton, what a long time has it been. Simone Watchman, Luciano, and Melinda. Thank you so much. Let's see, who else do we have? And of course, we had Marcy T. Marcy T was on our panel. She was nice enough to join us on the panel this evening. Appreciate you guys. All right, I'm going to get out of here and we'll be back. I'll give you a headline. I'll give you a heads up as to when we're back. Okay, Real Mad TV says this is a Tim channel. The Mad Report coming soon. Oh, nice. Very nice. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love to everybody. And you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Get it in. All right, guys, take care. And let's see, I will be back. I'll let you know when I'm coming back with that particular stream. There's a lot going on, folks. Definitely not short on content out here. But I think I started out talking about the Dion situation again earlier. But that's going to be an interesting one to follow. Okay. And I'm going to follow a little bit more. Okay. All right, guys. So I will see you later. Please take care of yourself. And yeah. Take care of yourself. And as Melinda said, keep your pets in. Hide your pets. All right, guys.